Hello everyone, I hope everybody is doing absolutely fine. Today we are going to have a guest who is going to teach us how to get any job. Providing you are qualified for that job, or how will you get one. So this man knows how all the in and out of how to get your dream job, what things exactly you should do to get that job or how to crack an interview as well. So he's been working for a long time now, and he's given jobs to a lot of people. So his name is Meet Bhatt, and I think he's online. Let's join. All right. I'm really excited for today, guys. Please ask questions whenever you feel like. Hi Meet, how are you?
Hi Arjun, I'm absolutely fine. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
That's good, that's
So
good. And
yeah,
happy to
yeah.
be on your platform.
It is completely my pleasure that someone like you who is so I've known you for I think a month now, because I shared your story last month, and I really love what you do because a lot of people are good with what they do, like they have a graduation, they have a degree, they have a skill, I can say, but to
Yeah,
get something, to get a platform where you can put in that skill is very difficult. So, and
exactly.
not everybody be maybe good about getting a job, how to create a perfect resume, or how to crack an interview. So for that we need people like you, and you're filling the spot really. And first of all, thank you so much for doing so much. I feel proud to call
Thank you
myself
so
an
much.
Indian. I feel proud to call myself an Indian because of people like you.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure.
Okay, so one of my friend was asking me that what do you do exactly? Like, how do you increase the chance of getting a job? Please explain.
So first of all, let me tell you that how do we get job?
Hmm.
When we appear for the interview, and
Hmm.
when you get a interview call, when they
Hmm.
shortlist you from the resume you have sent. Okay, though, so
Hmm.
we are focusing on the first ever step of this what we call job seeking or job interview.
Right.
That's
Right.
resume writing. Okay, so we have introduced fifth generation of resume writing, which is web resume. So
Right.
if I stretch to the to the history, you can see the first our ancestor, or rather I would say our father,
Right.
they used to change their biodata for their job.
Right.
Then came
True.
CV, this curriculum vitae, then came resume.
Hmm.
And then came video resume, but there are few drawbacks for the video
Hmm.
resume. So we
Hmm.
introduce a new system, that's web resume. That's a similar
Right.
kind of digital presence or web, what we say, web profile, which you
Right.
create
Right.
and send it to the
Right.
interviewer,
Right.
which they can easily shortlist from that, and which creates a different impact, your
Right.
different impact,
Right.
so that
Right.
the chances of getting the interview call are much higher than the traditional way of sending PDF or Word resume.
That's right. And I remember you telling me that you being from Gujarat, initially you started targeting people from Gujarat, I can say. So you're
Yes,
focusing
yes,
on, and you gave a job, you gave jobs to a lot of people who are really finding it difficult to get one. And in fact, in
yes,
many cases, you gave them the dream job. So
yes, exactly.
yeah. So how is the process like? If someone who is watching this session right now, and if he's interested in getting a particular job in a particular company, how is the process? What should he do from the beginning? I mean, after approaching you, what are the things he must follow, and how does it work?
Okay, so after following, after approaching me, that's we have created a portal, fGTU.com, that stands for Fresh
Hmm.
Graduates Till Until. Specifically, we have focused on graduates, but it's
Right.
applicable for all. Okay, all
Right.
the jobs available out there.
Right.
So after coming in onto a platform, we will guide them how to make their digital presence. Digital
Hmm.
resume. Okay. Because
Hmm.
see, it's not like that only you have to give. Their total, we have researched, and there are total 12 aspects that you should
Hmm.
include in that PDF resume. That there are total 12
Right.
fields. But
Right.
but if you go into the deep of HR people mentality, there are not just
Hmm.
12. There are many more.
Hmm.
So we
That's
thought
right.
that if we include all the things on PDF, that won't be enough. So
Yeah. Yeah.
there are total currently there are total 18 fields on our platform,
Oh,
in which
okay.
all the information can be filled over there, and they can
Right.
get their domain name. They can get their web link with their own domain name.
Right.
The,
Right. Right.
the biggest the biggest benefit of it is when you send that web link,
Hmm.
automatically your and HR manager sees it. First of all,
Hmm.
he is getting many resumes in Word and PDF.
Right.
Around
Right.
for a job around it's getting 500 to 600 resumes daily. Okay,
Right.
so it's
Right. Right.
extremely difficult for it's extremely challenging job, I would rather say, for
That's right.
HR
That's right.
managers. Okay, so around that 400 resumes, this is a link. भाई ये क्या है? There's a new thing. Okay,
Yeah.
first of all,
Yeah.
it creates different impact over there.
Yeah. That's
Whenever
right.
it,
That's
whenever he clicks, he get the whole profile. कि भाई अच्छा इस बंदे ने ऐसा किया, इस बंदे ने ऐसा किया, इस बंदे ने ऐसा किया
wow.
है. I mean,
Yeah.
that creates total
That's
different
right.
impact
That's right. That's
on the
right.
mentality.
That's
So
right.
that's the biggest USP. कि भाई, if you want to get your dream job, get a different impact on interviewer in the screening
Right.
process.
Right.
Because if you
Right.
are not screened and if you're not called for the interview, your all data skill set are of no use.
That's true. That's right. And yeah, this is a very small thing, but very vital thing to get things done. Like many people, I
That's
can say,
great.
do 90. Yeah. Uh, they do 95% of the thing, which is getting educated, getting qualified, getting skillful. But that 5% is what really matters for you to get that platform. So, and
Yes,
you're feeling that.
exactly.
So, I find it very, very good way and very modernized way. Like you're running with 2020. Like something like this is very necessary because I believe there is something called as education inflation. Because
Yeah,
a lot of people are getting educated nowadays, and because of the population, the chances of you to getting a job is very less, has become lesser
yes,
than before, is what I can say. So for you to be recognized in some way, like you mentioned that they get around 500 resumes daily. So for you to get recognized, I think you have to be different. There is no other option for that. So
yes,
yeah, that's right. Okay. And I like the fact that this observation came from you itself. Like you started with all this like as a mechanic, as a chemical engineer, I'm sorry. You also were applying for a job and you faced the same issue. And then you
yeah,
learned, there are cracks. There are things that I can do to get a particular job. So tell us about your
yeah.
story
Actually,
also. It is interesting.
okay.
Yeah.
So it started a year back when I graduated from my college. I've done chemical engineering. Professionally, by profession, I am a chemical engineer. Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
fortunately, I got job in one of the leading agrochemical manufacturer.
Right,
Fortunately, I got job, but my not all of my friends were able to get it. Okay,
right,
and not only
right.
that, when I saw the market over there, when I क्योंकि see it's college में जब होता है ना, तो it's like अच्छा भाई बाहर निकलेंगे जॉब आसानी से मिल जाएगी and
सही बात है.
मिल जाएगी टिक भी जाएगी. Okay, but
सही
when
बात
I
है.
went outside for the job, when I got it, but my other friends didn't. I saw that
Hmm,
they are more capable than me. There
hmm.
were some friends who were much qualified and who had many skill sets than me,
Right,
better skill sets than me. Then why they are
right,
not able to get it?
right,
And
right.
why I got it? Okay, so cracking the face-to-face interview, I said is the second thing. First of all, you have to
Yeah,
get the interview. Okay,
yeah.
many of them they were excellent in their academics, but they were not
Good in, yeah,
or they have not created their professional resume. In
right,
fact, I sent
right,
my PDF resume for the but they didn't created that and they didn't got the job. So
right,
I think
right,
it's probably with me. Then I searched,
right.
I surveyed in the market, went to different colleges, went to all freshers. That okay, is it the problem with me and my friends, or is it the problem with all?
Right.
Then I saw that no, it's a problem with all. That many of
All.
them don't have their professional prescribed resume, and it's mean headache to the HR. Okay,
Hmm.
bhai, you are
Yes,
charging. them are listing many things which are not necessary for the resume.
That's right.
So how
That's
to
right.
screen them?
That's right.
So most people they are just screened out in first process only. Though their skill set are much better than
Yeah.
prescribed in job description.
That's right.
So
That's right.
so we started working on that. So we came to know कि भाई क्या क्या किया जा सकता है इसमें.
Hmm.
So after that we surveyed, and
Right. Right.
I talked with my father who has been in this field for more than 20 years.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so he asked me, okay, bhai, things can be done.
Right.
So after
Right.
that we after that we came to the conclusion, okay, bhai, let's get a platform where everyone can come and
Hmm.
everyone can make their standardized resume.
That's right.
So
That's right.
that will be unique
Right.
and
Yeah.
that okay,
It
that
will
will be
be
unique and different thing.
yeah.
People.
Right. Okay. So let me open it up to the audience. Let me ask them if they want to ask any questions regarding the job. Just 1 second.
Yeah, sure.
Regarding getting a job. Okay. 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 So, okay. I thought I would pin that, but I don't know how to pin that. So, okay, never mind. People who are watching this video, if you have any queries, anything at all regarding how to get it, how to get a job, how to get your dream job, you can feel free to ask me. He's an expert in this. He's been doing this for a long time now, and I like the fact that this guy is very young, and but his observation skills seems to be phenomenal. Like the way he looks, he reads the HR's mind actually. Even despite regardless of knowing that HR or not. And once he comes to know, okay, this is what an HR looks at. That is the exact thing he gives to them. I can say because just recently I was looking for an intern for my page, so they can write content, impactful content. So I applied in Internshala. Okay, so you won't believe around 839 people from across India applied for that job. Now, for
Wow.
me, it was very, okay, how to know which one is better or not. So I said, okay, let's give it a particular location. So I chose Mumbai. Okay, people from Mumbai can apply. Still, there were around 35-40 people who applied for that job. So I gave them all a task that you have to. I will give you an audio. You have to write the article, and whoever writes the better article will get the job. So there are so many little things. The way people approached me now initially uh, got hooked in my mind. This is I'm saying it from my experience that a few people who approached me in a very different way by maybe asking a question or this or that, anything, and the way they presented, the way they really hooked my mind. And when I was reading the job, I was like, oh, I've read about this person. I mean, it was not like that was a completely new stranger. So that created an impact, and eventually the person I chose was the one I had thought I would choose initially, because their first impression was good. So
Yes,
this is something I
exactly.
learned just recently. So yeah, I find it very important what you're saying.
It said na कि भाई first impression is last impression.
The
It
last
is last
impression,
impression.
actually,
And
and
one thing I want to add that
yeah,
recently we had a survey of all HRs that
yes, yes,
regarding this web resume.
right,
So I want to share some figures of that survey.
hmm,
More
hmm,
than 75%, I mean almost
hmm,
75% of HRs agreed
hmm,
that web resume or video resume will be effectful, it will be effective and useful for their initial screening process.
that's right,
It means
that's right,
it's the future.
that's
HR are
right,
looking for profiles. If you will
that's
give
right,
them web resume, or if you will approach them through this, there will be much
right,
easier task for them, and will be
right,
much
right, that's right. Okay, so I think we got a question here. I just
yeah,
wanted to
I have it.
ask that how to prepare for job now. I'm pursuing PGDM and this will be my last year. So yeah.
Okay, so for job, I mean, I think first of all you should list down the companies which are your
Hmm.
dream companies, and start
Hmm.
applying for them. Read,
Hmm.
first of all, go to their websites and
Hmm.
read, and be thorough through that.
Hmm.
Read each
Hmm.
and everything, yeah, their goal, their mission statement, their vision statement, all of them.
Hmm.
Then
Hmm.
try to contact them, not through mail. I mean, you should mail, but try to call them and say, okay, I have done this, I have done this, these are my achievements. Try to convince them, and
Hmm.
then ask them that, okay, which will be the best suitable, or the authority you should ask
Hmm.
for that for a job. Because see, if you will, there will be on website, there will be a common HR email ID. Okay,
Hmm.
so the best
True.
way to get the any job or to impress them
Attention.
is to
Hmm. Call them.
call them, and the first, I mean, the caller which pick up the call, try to impress
Hmm.
them, and through them you try to direct approach to the main authority of
Hmm.
that company. Because
Hmm.
going every
Right.
time going
Right.
through the process will take much time, and
That's right.
you can be spin off on the whole
That's right.
process.
So yeah.
Because
Okay.
that's what I had
No,
done
that's
when
absolutely true. Like I said, na, even I did the same thing. The people who approached me earlier, the initial people, I seem to be selecting them only. I mean, not saying that they were obviously they were qualified. They did a very good job when I gave the task, but they were in the highlight section of my mind. So yeah. So okay, we are
and
getting another question. Yeah, please continue, please.
getting a job, you should be, because I've observed it, you should be thorough
Hmm.
through the thorough of market situation of that specific company.
Right. That's right.
because
That's
now
right.
because because now they are asking, okay, if I hire you, you will do work for me, so
Hmm.
what will be beneficial for our future,
Hmm. Hmm.
if you work here. So at that time you
Right.
can say, okay, present condition of your company is this.
Right.
If I
Right.
I give my
Right.
best, and I
Right.
can assure you that your company can be grow 5x or 10x or anything you
That's
can
right.
say.
That's right.
I work here. Like you should have their companies. I mean, if they are listed company on BSC, you must
Hmm.
have their share price right now. What's the current price? What were
Hmm.
in the history of that all? Shema ke, that will create another impact during interview.
That's
कि
right.
अच्छा भाई इसने तो तैयारी भी की है,
सही बात है.
हमारी
And he's
कंपनी
really
कैसी
interested.
है. Yeah, he is really interested.
Yeah.
That increases the much possibility of getting that job during interview. This is during
Yeah.
interview stage.
Yeah. Okay. So Meet Mehta is asking Meet, but he's asking when you are having proper competitors, how to be different.
In the sense, कि भाई, okay, I got it. If you have,
Hmm.
I mean, if there are 20, 30 students in a batch of any particular stream, and if they all will be not all will have the same kind of profile.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, the
Right.
main thing, which is that how much differently you create your own profile. Because
That's right.
see, if I talk about chemical engineering, there are hundreds of chemical engineers passing out every year.
Every year. That's right.
Okay, okay, but not all of them have same skill set.
That's right. That's right.
That there will be competition in the market. There is competition, and due to this COVID, now your
Hmm.
competition is grows, because
That's right.
those who have lost their job due to this pandemic, they are also
Hmm.
your competitors if you are a fresher.
That's right. That's right.
So there will be great competition, but the as I told earlier, that what impacts is your profile.
That's right.
Okay,
That's right.
so if your profile is outstanding, they will
Hmm.
leave other people who have come for, and they will select you.
Naturally. And you're absolutely right because everybody, see, whoever is applying for the job is certainly qualified for the job. It is not that
Yes,
let's say if apart from 10 candidates I only had one candidate, so I would have choose them only naturally because I require a person who is going to do the job. But now I have 10 candidates, so I have an option to choose whichever I want. So and you are
yeah,
absolutely right because qualification is everybody is having that qualification, and it is about how you all learn and this and that. But the way you present yourself, the way you convince the HR or the boss, you tell them, you know, this is how I'm going to do, this is why I am different, and yeah, basically convince them and show what you really are. So yeah, so I think yeah. Okay. So tell us about your achievements. Like your company has grown phenomenally in the recent times, I can say. And
Yeah,
I'm sure even after the lockdown ends, there is going to be a wave of work for you, because बहुत लोग
yes,
apply करेंगे, क्योंकि
absolutely. अरे
क्योंकि बहुत
बहुत,
लोग
I mean, see, the thing is, the till now we are focusing on freshers.
right,
Okay, but
right,
this
right,
COVID pandemic has taught us कि भाई, not only freshers but anyone related to sales and marketing, especially sales and marketing, I'm focusing,
Hmm.
will be using our product very much. I mean, I'll tell you why.
Right,
See,
right.
sales and marketing में कोई भी बंदा जाता है कहीं पे भी. I mean, let's
Hmm.
take example of insurance agent. Okay,
Hmm.
so
Hmm.
what does insurance agent or any insurance guy do? They approach
Hmm.
their clients, call them. Okay,
Hmm.
then they go pitch their plan and they sell it. Okay,
Right,
and
right,
the consumer
right,
buys. Okay,
right.
now due to this pandemic, the
Hmm.
sales process will be different, will be changed.
That's right.
Okay,
That's
and,
right.
and
That's right.
if you see through the other angle, the salesperson which will come on our platform, what will be what will their
Right.
useful if, before going to the client, if they send this their profile कि भाई अच्छा कौन आ रहा है,
Hmm.
because see,
Hmm.
if they don't know that who are you, they'll just
Yeah.
listen to your 5 minutes. Okay, because see, many clients are not that much free. I mean, all will be very busy right now
Yeah. Yeah.
after the
Yeah. That's
pandemic.
true. That's
Okay,
true.
तो वो आपको सुनेगा ही नहीं. 5 मिनट
सही
सुनेगा,
बात है.
अच्छा हाँ हाँ, ठीक है करके निकल जाओ.
अभी सुन
Okay,
रहे बट
हाँ.
या
But if you send your profile कि भाई who are
या
you in that digital profile कि भाई I am this, I have achieved this, मैंने ये क्या किया है, then they will
राइट
see, okay भाई ये बंदा मुझे मिलने आ रहा है, तो उससे मेरे को अपनी प्रोफाइल भेजिए. तो that is the future.
दैट्स
Okay,
राइट दैट्स राइट
अब sales and marketing will be completely changed. So that's the new sector which will be very helpful for us, or will be very what do you say, uh,
या
then,
यूजफुल
I forgot the word. Yeah, useful or what do you say, sorry, I forgot the word
नो
for that.
इवन दिस
But
कम्स टू मी मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम या या बट
but
आई अंडरस्टैंड
that sector will be much needed of this thing.
दैट्स राइट दैट्स राइट okay okay so how can someone approach you? Let's say someone is interested in getting a job and he knows that okay, you are the one who can guide them properly, so how can they approach you? And yeah.
Okay, and just say they can make their account on the on a platform. There is
Website.
fgtu.in. Sorry, fgtu.in. They can come there and they can sign up there and create their profile, and we will analyze them and analyze their profile. Okay, what
Hmm.
things are left, how they can
Hmm.
improve it, or how they can showcase in a different way, that they will be much eye catchy, or they can impress the interviewer easily.
Right.
So they can come on our platform and sign up over there.
That's right. Okay. So we've got a few questions. Aman is asking job along with business. I think yeah, you can do if you. I mean, you need to just convince the boss that okay, this is. But you have to tell the truth that okay, I'm doing a business and I'm ready to do a particular job. And if you're okay, I'm okay.
Job, job is just for 8 hours. You have 24. You have 24 minus 8, which means you have another 16 hours.
Yeah,
Apart from, you can easily do it.
yeah. So yeah, and you sleep 8 hours maximum. So you have another eight
Yeah,
hours. Let's say
you have
three,
another
four
eight
hours
hours.
you get on. Let's say 2 hours you spend on.
Yeah, I mean, if you are capable, you can manage everything.
Actually. Okay. Okay. So Crazy Vruddhi is asking, what are basic skills required in any sector? And apart from technical skills like Excel and Word, what are the basic skills that requires in any sector?
Uh, First of all, soft skills. How do you talk? How do you? I mean, see, if you write an email also, that's a many soft skills are required in that also, because how do you write, how do you approach the other people, because so soft skill is the main thing apart from technical skill, which is
That's
very
right.
helpful.
That's right.
Another thing apart from technical skill, I think it's how you I mean how your brain works apart from your technical knowledge. Okay,
Right.
because see,
Right.
there is a sort of creativity in each and every person. That's what I believe. Okay,
True.
so
True. True.
how much creative you show in your work apart from technical, that's much needed, and
Right.
that will create different impact, or that will create much possibility of promotion or everything else apart from the technical knowledge. Because
True.
if
True.
see,
True.
if any company, if you go in any company and work over there, you will not just be चलो काम करना है, रोबोट की तरह 8 घंटे काम किए और चले गए. No, you have to deal
Right.
with people in
That's
any
right.
field. Okay,
That's right.
so
That's right.
those are the things which are much needed, which are much necessary apart from
True.
technical skills.
Yeah. And I believe your father, who has been into this industry for more than 20 years, I believe, he's
Yeah,
working into soft skill, development of soft skill. So
yeah.
can you throw some light on how a person can improve his soft skill?
See, a person can improve their soft skill only by practicing it.
True,
It's not that
true,
कि भाई रातों रात हो जाएगा.
absolutely true, 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 true.
Okay. See, if you have the coach of the soft skill, then it's good. If not, you can easily go to YouTube and search how to develop your soft skills.
True,
Okay.
true, true.
And inside soft skill, there are many things like for example, I would like to say, if you go for an interview, okay, if you are selected, if you go for the interview, you know, there is a rule of 12.
Hmm,
The first 12 inches, what an
hmm,
interviewer scan in you before you speak a word. Okay,
hmm,
your first 12
hmm,
inches, which means this part.
hmm,
Okay, how you are dressed.
hmm,
Last
hmm,
12 inches, which
hmm.
means your leg.
Yeah.
First 12 steps, how do you walk. First
Hmm,
12 words, what do you speak and how do you speak. Okay,
hmm,
because interviewer will be interviewing since years. Okay, he can easily
hmm.
identify कि भाई through first 12 words कि भाई ये कितना कॉन्फिडेंस है और ये इसको वो अपना पानी माप के
Right.
देते हैं.
सही
So
बात है.
these rule of 12 is very much important, and then soft skill is a very vast topic. I mean,
That's true.
इतना
I mean, we
बोलेंगे उतना.
cannot explain it here. We need to be. It has to be personalized. Like a person who is willing to improve his soft skill, you need to know him first.
Yeah,
So yeah.
exactly.
So
And
okay.
I told के वो अंदर से ही चीजें आती हैं.
सही
No
बात है.
one, someone can guide you, but someone can't make you skilled in that
True.
field.
True. That you
Yeah,
only you
yeah,
have to do.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay. So we've got another question. I think I'll answer this one. So Deepan Anchal is asking, I want to become a businessman. What should I do? See, first of all, I think I will take that question. This is my favorite question.
yeah,
So, first of all, you need to know who you are really. Uh, I believe, in fact, my whole motive of creating this whole page and sharing stories every day is to inspire people in doing what they really like or are very good at. If you are doing a job, I don't mind people who are doing job, but if you're not satisfied with the job and if you have some talent in yourself, right? So I believe you need to flame that fire. First, you need to know what you are really good at, what is it that you want to do in life. Then you have to gradually build on that. It is not just that, but yeah, you have to align it with reality. It is not like, okay, I want to be a painter, so I will only paint and things will happen automatically. No, it will not happen automatically. You have to align those things with the world and you have to bend a little. It is not like you are good at something, okay, I will do this only, that is all but and once you do it, you need to be patient. You need to not expect results immediately. It may take time. It is a slow process. You will learn from your mistakes that why some things are not working, why some things are working. I'm sure even Meet in his own life initially must have faced this. And your father definitely is 20.
Yeah.
He's having a experience of 20 years, but it is a very natural thing. Every businessman has to go through this phase. So yeah, in simple words, if I have to put, first, know what you want to do. Second, know the market, how the world runs. Then align your skill with that market, then start implementing gradually. Give value to people. Don't expect any big returns initially. First, create a customer base. First know what a customer is requiring. Then gradually you will implement, and then gradually you will grow. So I think that is how you will become a successful businessman.
And I would like to add
Okay,
just one thing.
please,
Uh,
please, yeah.
in this era, if you solve the problem, any problem regarding any
True,
field to anyone, you
true.
can become the best businessman. Pick up any
Perfect,
startup, any unicorn
perfect.
startup, anything. They just focus on the problem, they create a solution, and now they are.
Even if you read my yesterday's article, that person told me the same thing, that time is the most essential thing. What you do, like iPhone, for example, if you know iPhone is a big brand today, it is because they were ahead of the time. In 2007, when he launched the phone, it was not just a phone, it was various things. All right. And that is what helped them to grow. Obviously everybody is qualified, but they were the first one to give a beautiful touchscreen phone, with that kind of model and this and that. So yeah, you need to run with the time as well. It should not, like, I cannot sell pager phones right now because nobody is going to buy it. No matter how hard I try, nobody is going to buy it. So yeah,
Your
absolutely true.
solution should be technology driven. There should
True.
be touch of technology in that, because see, if I talk about myself, we were just working on the idea which I told recently, okay. But now, in that survey which I created, I got to know that HR managers are now using the help of ATS, that is applicant tracking system, for screening
Right.
process.
Hmm.
Okay, so around, if they get 500 to 600 resumes,
Hmm.
they just enter the data skill set in AI,
That's true.
artificial intelligence. So they
True.
they'll just
True.
screen the resumes, and
Hmm.
they'll give the shortlisted resumes to the HR, which will be which will
Right.
be uh, according to
Right.
that data skill set. Okay,
True. True.
so
True.
there was a thing when I came to know this, I changed the templates which we were giving.
Hmm.
They
Right.
so ATS system which are favorable to ATS. Means if you enter your data skill set in such a way in which we provide, the ATS will be easily screen your resume, and that will pass it on to HR.
Right. Right.
So it's a
Wow.
you have to constantly analyze and see what are the new developments and how others are doing the
Right.
things
That's right.
with
Okay.
technology.
And one personal question I would like to ask you is that is AI going to take many people's jobs? I mean, I know that there has to be a research done behind this question because it is a very technical or very specific question. But I just want to know your raw thoughts. What do you think about it? And will it
See,
decrease our chance of getting a job in future?
it depends on which field you are talking about.
Hmm.
Okay, because in hardline, you are chemical and mechanical or civil,
Hmm.
AI can't replace humans. Okay, and
True.
if I talk about recruitment process, okay, the use of AI, like I told that now they are using ATS, applicant tracking system. That's an AI. Okay,
Hmm.
so
Hmm.
use of AI will be only restricted to the initial process of screening and shortlisting. But
True.
you can't
True.
say to AI, okay, you take the interview and select the candidate. No, you have to. You need to have a human touch over there.
True.
Okay,
True.
and,
True.
as I told, it depends on which field you talk about. Because see, uh, many things are now done through AI, and no
True.
doubt there will
True.
be job loss, but not
True.
in all
True.
the sectors. That's
True.
what I think.
No, I think that's absolutely right. Yeah. But yeah, things are getting better. I believe in the 1990s, people had this fear that what if computers take over, a lot of jobs, which it did initially, but eventually it ended up generating more jobs for people, because you
Yes.
may have a smart computer, but to operate a computer you need a person, right? And in computer also there has to be a lot of, like when I was doing a job, right? So I've learned Japanese language myself. So when I was doing a job, I was handling my clients' accounts, right? So the system was in complete Japanese. So that's where I come in actually. So for my job, it was to approve things, and it was like a reimbursement of the client's employees. So they are applying कि देखो मेरा इतना इतना company के behalf में expense हुआ है, and we are reclaiming that amount. So just approve it. So they will give all the necessary, कि ओके आई हैव, ये मेरा टैक्सी का खर्चा हुआ, ये मेरा घूमने का खर्चा हुआ, ये मेरा रेस्टोरेंट का खर्चा हुआ, जो भी ऑफिस का। सो मेरा काम ये होता था कि मुझे देखना होता था कि हाँ जितना वो क्लेम कर रहा है विथ रिसीट विथ प्रूफ इज हैविंग, इज द राइट अमाउंट और नॉट, और राइट इज इट मैचिंग विथ इट और नॉट। सो मेरे बॉस ने मुझे बाद में ये बोला कि अर्जुन अभी जो तू कर रहा है ना, this is going to be taken over in a few years, I can say, because we will have systems will automatically recognize the receipt or the invoice, and will come to know कि okay हाँ this is verified. So what you are doing right now, which you are doing manually, कि वो वो लोग क्या करते हैं ना कि वो लोग एक सिस्टम में डालते हैं डेटा कि ओके मेरा ये तारीख का इतना खर्चा हुआ, ये इसका इतना खर्चा हुआ, ये हुआ वो हुआ, और फिर रिसीट बताते हैं फॉर द प्रूफ. So AI is going to take over that someday. So these little things, but I think when AI takes over, you still need a personal touch. You still need someone to confirm that AI is doing the right job or not.
Yes,
You know,
exactly.
yeah. So I don't think it will take over drastically. थोड़ा impact पड़ेगा, but I think eventually it will end up taking more, end up giving more opportunities.
Yes, and
So
वो है ना, जो नॉन प्रोडक्टिव वर्क है, AI will reduce or almost eliminate the time required in non-productive work. Like, see,
that's
screening of, I told, screening of resumes and shortlisting is a non-productive work for HR.
that's right.
But
That's right.
if it is done by an AI,
Hmm.
okay, it will save the time of a person, and they can invest their time in something more productive.
True. True. True.
So almost all non-productive work can be replaced by AI.
Yeah, and computers are very good example that initially businesses had to keep these big books to record everything. That
Yeah,
this ये तारीख को ये हुआ, वो तारीख को ये हुआ, ये तारीख को ये. Now in computer you just have to take the keyboard, type the date, and you get everything right there. So
yes,
like you mentioned, na, it is very like a computer can do a job of calculator, email, video calling, this that little thing, which creates more opportunities actually in real life. If today we are taking a live session, is because technology is taken to a certain level, right? And if people are watching it at ease at their home, just like this, and listening to what we are talking about, it is because it is convenient, simple.
yeah,
So in one hand, it will take some jobs, but on other hand, it will create immense, opportunities for people. So all you need to know is to look. You need to observe. Ki, okay, this can be a possibility. Like Mark Zuckerberg saw it coming when That's why I created this whole system. That so yeah. So I think yeah, it is all about how good you are, and even you saw it coming that people are facing this problem. They are not able to find their desired job. So what can we do? So this is what we can do. This is a good use of technology. Web resume is the modernized way of. This is a good use of technology. So yeah. So I believe that's true. Yeah.
and you should bind yourself in a particular thought. Okay, bhai, okay, I am from this field. I'll do the work of this field only. No, now the
Hmm.
HR people need multi-talented people. कि भाई अगर ये बंदा सिविल का या केमिकल का है, then he should know
Hmm.
how to do the work of mechanical. क्योंकि
True.
every time कुछ भी अगर मशीन खराब हो गया इंडस्ट्री में, not every time you are going to call कि भाई mechanical वाले guy को बुलाओ. You should be able to do it.
Knowledge you
You
must
should
have.
have the everything.
What-
Yeah.
Okay. So I think we've got a question by Roshan. So he's asking, in the end of any interview, a general question is asked that, do you have any question about us? What should be our question as per the industry and the company we are interviewed with? So what is your answer to that?
Okay. So I'll answer that. Okay. First of all, ask कि भाई who will be your mentor?
Hmm.
Because see, if you ask this question, what's the impact it's going to get on the interviewer? Be okay, he's ready to work with us, and he's already thinking about his mentorship.
Right. That's right. That's right.
एंड दिस वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन, क्योंकि इसमें लोग बहुत गलती करते हैं. लोग पूछते हैं, जब इंटरव्यू पूछते हैं कि ओके यू डू वांट टू आस्क अबाउट एनीथिंग एल्स, तो वो बिकॉज इन गुजरात आई से कि कुछ भी पूछते थे कि भाई अगर छुट्टी मिलेगी, क्या भाई क्या करना है, काम करना है या छुट्टी करना है, देना है. फिर कैंटीन खाना मिलेगा, अरे भाई काम तुम तेरे से वो करवा रहे तो डेफिनेटली वो खाना देंगे.
सही बात है. ऑब्वियस नहीं होना चाहिए.
हाँ, they can know कि भाई अरे तो काम करना है यहाँ पे, he is very keen to work with us.
काम करना है, वही तो आई मीन वो दिखना चाहिए ना. यू शुड, दैट इज व्हाट कन्विंसेस समवन, एन एम्प्लॉयर, कि नहीं भाई ही इज रियली वांटिंग टू वर्क विथ मी, आई एम रियली वांटिंग टू गिव हिम वर्क. सिंपल.
So you should ask me who will be my mentor, and who will be the first person of reporting.
Right. Right.
I mean, that sort of questions will create a good impact on interviewer.
Right. So he's asking mentor. Can you explain a little more? I mean, by mentor, what do you mean? He's asking.
By mentor,
Roshan.
okay. If you are a fresher, okay. So the first person you will be reporting will be your mentor. Okay.
So he's asking who is mentor? Like.
Yeah. Sorry, there was some disturbance.
He's asking who is the mentor in a company.
Okay. Yeah, I'm saying that the first person you will be reporting will be a mentor if you are a fresher. Okay. If you are an experienced person, there will be less about of mentor and more about of first person of reporting.
Right.
But
right.
if you are a fresher, you will be you have to ask who will be a mentor, in the sense who will be the first person you will be reporting, and that will be the person who will teach you of industry. Because see, कोई भी fresher जाता है उसको industry की knowledge होती है.
Directly नहीं डालते. That's right.
When I went to the industry, I knew about the industry, but I don't knew much about technique. कि भाई ये कौन से प्रोडक्ट बनाते हैं या ये चीजें कैसा काम करती है. So my boss took me to the plant and explained me each and every instrument कि भाई अच्छा ये यहाँ से ऐसा काम करता है, ये ऐसा काम करता है, इसमें से प्रोडक्ट यहाँ से निकलती है, यहाँ पे जाती है. So that's a mentor. So mentor in the sense, if you are a fresher, you should ask who will be your mentor, and if you are working professional, you should ask who will be the first point of contact, or who will the first point of reporting.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And yeah, even in my case, when I joined the job, so the head of my team was my mentor. Like he used to tell me how the system works, what is your role in that, नहीं तो फिर वो नहीं तो what is the point. So he will tell me what my responsibilities are, what things should I do to fulfill my responsibilities and in and out, and then he will make me practice that system, and eventually he will be convinced that okay, now you know, so you can run on an autopilot. Yeah. Like that. So I think Roshan, we answered your question, and Meet answered your question very beautifully. I think we are short of time now because there is a certain time limit for Instagram Live, and I don't want it to end it just like that. So if we can take one more question, if anybody is interested, or I can go ahead. This is my profession. I ask a lot of questions. I love to ask a lot of questions, but then I have to think of the other person also, that if he's
no, you should ask the questions, because see, discovery of any big thing start with a question.
That's true. Okay, so we got one. Which city is the best for launching a hospitality startup right now?
You should ask Ritesh Agarwal.
Answer that. Okay. I think see, every city is beautiful in its own way, I can say. ऐसा नहीं बोल सकते कि मुंबई में जो है वो दिल्ली में भी है, कुछ ना कुछ तो अलग आपको मिलने ही वाला है. राइट. द क्वेश्चन इज किसकी डिमांड कितनी है. दैट यू हैव टू रिसर्च कि हाँ इतने लोगों को यहाँ पे घूमना ज्यादा अच्छा लगता है, इतने लोगों को यहाँ पे घूमना ज्यादा अच्छा लगता है, या फिर इस पर्टिकुलर प्लेस का ट्रैवल थोड़ा कन्वीनियंट है तो इसके लिए लोग यहाँ पे ज्यादा आ रहे. So you have to do that research, because we cannot answer it just like that, because we don't know simply. But yeah, you can also go to Ritesh Agarwal. I'm sure he will help you. Okay. So Roshan is asking, in the interview panel, maybe HR a little reluctant to disclose name of mentor. So then what? I don't think he
Arey,
will do that.
yeah, he will not tell even who will be your first contact. They see, our aim is not to know who is our who will be going to be a mentor. Our main aim is to impress the interviewer that, okay, I am ready to
Yeah,
work here. I am keen to work here. We are not
perfect.
concerned with the person whether he will post me
Yeah,
under he'll post me under this or that person.
yeah,
We are our main aim is to impress the interviewer. That,
that's
okay,
right.
you are fit to work.
And whoever it is, eventually we have to accept it as the person, whether we like it or not. What is our question? But we have to impress it. So yeah, that's a good observation. Yeah. See, this is a soft skill. This is what you need to crack any interview. So we are
Yes.
really talking to an expert himself. So guys, okay. So I think I've asked a lot of questions today, and we have got phenomenal answers. If you have not read his article, please read his article. I will be sharing his article's link today after I end this session. Please show some support also, and if you want to get any personalized suggestion, I think Meet is very open-minded and very helpful.
Yes,
From
you
since
can
I know, and so rather than giving you an email address, I think you can follow him on his page right now. He will DM you, or even if you feel like adding your email, I really don't mind. Of course, you can do that also. Uh,
now please, I don't know how to do it. Just wait.
just type in the comments. You will get it.
Okay, this is my mail ID, official mail ID.
Yeah, and there are various ways you can contact him. And before doing anything, I suggest everyone, or I insist everyone, to read his story. It is so beautiful. Because the purpose of this session was to educate how to get a job and improve your skills. But as far as he is concerned, I want you to put some attention. It will hardly take 5 minutes for you to, you know who this person is and how beautifully he came here. And so I think it will really inspire you. And yeah, so my uncle is saying hi. Hi, Dilip Kaka, kem cho? He's my uncle.
Hi, hi.
Okay, okay. So okay. Is there anything you want to tell before ending the session? Anything you feel important adding in the session?
Uh, Important in the sense, see, it's much important. Okay? It's very useful and it's call for time to emerge out of the crowd. Okay,
True,
so
true.
so still there are much scope of our improvement. But if you want to emerge out of the crowd, or you want to showcase yourself as a different personality, you must have a digital presence, and that should be
True.
effective to
Absolutely
get
true.
his job easily.
Absolutely
Okay,
true.
because that's the first step, and if you miss the first step, you will miss the I'll say you will miss the Mumbai local.
सही बात है एकदम सही बात
So
है
so you should be the very sure of the first step which you take, and you should be very concrete. Okay, यहाँ पे मैंने लिंक भेजी है, मेरा प्रोफाइल भेजा है, मेरा को इंटरव्यू को आना 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 ही है. And to crack interview, that's the different thing. This is the second step.
But
But
do you help? Yeah,
so बस उसी की तैयारी कीजिए. I would like to suggest that only. भी इंटरव्यू क्रैक तो बाद में हो जाएगा, पर पहले
पहले
इंटरव्यू कॉल
हो सकते
हाँ इंटरव्यू पहुंचो.
सही बात है
नहीं आती इंटरव्यू तक पहुंचते ही लोग बहुत कम लोग हैं.
सही बात है सही बात है Okay, it was really insightful. Believe me, it is going to change so many people's lives today, and phenomenal. It is amazing. Thank you for taking this initiative first.
I would be
Huh?
glad कि अगर I would be glad that if I'm able to change the people's life.
You will, and you have already. Uh,
Thank
and
you,
I
thank
personally
you.
feel really blessed to have your friendship and learn a lot from you from day one. The moment that we started talking till now, there is a lot I've learned from you as a person, and yeah. So first of
Thank you
all,
so
thank
much.
you so much. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to show up in the platform, answering people's questions. and beautiful. So, okay, thank you, Meet. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Arjun. Thank you so much. It was glad talking to you.
Same here, same here, same here. Okay,
Okay,
okay.
thank you.
With that, friends, I think
Sure.
I will also end the interview, the session, I can say. And thank you. And if you have any more questions, all I think Meet's doors are always open for you. And yeah,
Yeah, you can
so see you.
anytime DM me or anything. Me.
Yes.
Okay, thank you
Okay.
so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, guys. With that, I will end this session. It was beautiful today. Also, I learned a lot of things, and I'm sure you also learned a lot of things. And the good thing is, this session was very interactive. There were a lot of people who were asking frequently, and this is what is needed actually to get personalized answers. You must question, and that is the effort we are trying to put here. That you can ask anything you want regarding the topic, and it should really enrich your life. So, okay, with that, I think I will end the interview. Thank you so much for watching this session. It really inspires us to work harder and bring more content for you. So, yeah, thank you so much.